And then back here we'll probably need some units as well. We'll grab a dust refinery while we're thinking about things. But in winter, our production will be extremely reduced. A lot of centaurs. So now the cultists can't upgrade their units, so even though he's got a lot of numbers, those units themselves might not be very strong. Unfortunately, we did lose a lot of our upgraded units. Oh no, and they're coming straight for the city. Let's see, what sort of reinforcements do we have? We've got a couple bows. Select all new army. Need to get in there right now. So we didn't get in time to break the siege. Let's just go and hide behind the city. Meanwhile, our reinforcements here. We'll try to get over as quickly as possible. Before winter sets in. It's a good thing we have these roads up. We do have gold. We could buy some mercenaries. That's a good point. Let's see, how exactly does this work? I have the mercenary market. What would be really good is army composition is our Puja demons. Those aren't going to be good for us. A lot of flying units. What would be good anti-flying for us?
Doesn't seem like very forgiving when you lose an army there.
We could get some haunts. Chain lightning.
Like Civ, you lose a unit, you haven't lost the war. I feel like if you lose an army, you pretty much lose the war.
Yeah, I was just thinking that earlier, like how valuable each unit really is in this game.
I kind of like that though. And like moving armies around is much quicker than in Civ.
Yeah, but it's a lot more dangerous too. If you have a primary army, like I walked away from my territory, I was like 2 territories over, killing some neutrals, and Prime came in and killed my capital. Like,
yeah, the defensive buildings are pretty good. There's like the, what are they called? The infantry cantina and the stronghold architecture.
it just lets you have lots of garrison units or something.
Nope, they're in Era 1. One gives 1 extra militia, 1 gives fortification points and experience. Although it really is the necrophages you should be attacking as often as possible.
I was attacking neutral units.
So wait, you attacked him and he counterattacked?
No,
you?
I was attacking neutral units that weren't his at
right.
all. Just slipped in the back. Pulled a Canadian coup on me.
Alright, so now it's winter, we're going to move a lot more slowly. Let's try to get as far in here as possible.
Well, this should be good.
Let's see, I want to put some of these guys into this other army here, since they do get the bonus from the hero. But I hope they do get pulled in as reinforcements. Okay, rangers lined up. In all of our cities. No one I can retrofit. Maybe this guy? Retrofit, yes. So, we should have a big battle coming next turn. Military-wise, the cultists are still way stronger. And Filthy's coming to take back his city there.
Okay,
They're
so
always towards the top.
Arrow 1, and they're near the top. Military science is the name of the tech.
Alright, so we probably don't want to fight the demons first.
Yeah, and then there's like in Era 3,
maybe if we killed the centaurs.
And there are also like faction-specific techs that are similar.
Who do we want to hit first? He's got multiple heroes. What are the abilities on this guy? Heal, last stand. Healing doesn't sound good for us. I don't think I'm going to get stronger the longer I wait. We should just get in there. Yeah, no new units are coming. Alright, so let's see how this shakes out. The army predictor says that it's even. Alright, these guys have 5 movement. We do act first. These guys have chain lightning. That's going to be ugly. 320 life.
So
Wow,
that's for the first unit out of necrophages.
pretty
Are they
great.
worth using as the first hero rather? Should it be a military or a governing hero?
Alright,
'Cause
so
I know
our...
you get a quested hero. When I was going for my quested hero this game, the quested hero seems to be a military hero. Is that right?
I'm not sure what he specializes in. I don't know. Generally, I would say that you sort of do it in waves. There is a pretty good plus food skill on the first one you get. So I would like attack with it, level it up a bit, and bring it back into the city to grow. Because your base food is terrible in your cities. But short answer, I'm not sure.
Okay.
It seems like the other, like if you want to make him a general, the other best way to make up for the bad food of the necrophages is settling on a river or by water and then getting the appropriate tech to give bonuses from those. So like in Era 2, there's a food on river tech that really helps.
Do you recommend a hero per city?
Yeah, I mean, if you're living the dream, obviously you'd like to have one per city, but there are plenty of games where it doesn't work out that way. Like,
They're very expensive to keep up with.
so yeah, ideally you'd have one per city, but like, some factions need it more than others, right? Like, Draken and cultists who need a ton of influence, they absolutely have to have a governor that gives bonuses to influence. Something like the necrophages, like, you know, your general, or your hero rather, gives you food even if he's attacking, right? Because of their ability. And like early on, a stockpile is enough to grow one pop. So, I don't know, it varies based on the faction.
Okay, so our 5 range, of course, is working very much to our advantage. And we'll save our militia for now. The forests do really help us here. We naturally want to settle in forests because of our unique ability, and the forests slow
Besides,
down
battle, you
armies
guys
from
have-
approaching us. It's basically my entire remaining army against a massive swarm from him. I don't know if it's all of Weatherman's army, but it looks pretty large. Alright, so we've gotten rid of most of the chain lightning dudes. We can fall back a little more for the morale boost. So these guys are full morale here, or at least the guys in the middle. They're surrounded and they're in a friendly city.
Looks like the city's going to hold. It's too bad.
You want to raise my capital to the ground? You monster!
I'd like to, if you don't mind.
How do you, can you withdraw midway through a fight if you know you're fucked?
As far as I know, you can only withdraw if you're attacked and then you use retreat. But if you start the fight, no.
Gotcha. So I attacked a neutral creep that was outside my city with my wandering army, and I was expecting to get garrison reinforcements and didn't. Why didn't that happen?
Okay, so first of all, the garrison distance, the way that's handled, is extremely murky. Frankly, I haven't looked into it that much. It's around 4 tiles, but it's not 4 tiles in every situation.
Okay, it was adjacent to my city.
Adjacent? Did you
Yep.
accidentally uncheck the?
No, there were no reinforcements options available at all. I had had a hero and 2 militia in my city, and I had a 2-unit army with no hero outside of the city, which I attacked the wandering unit with, expecting to get garrison and reinforcements, and got nothing.
Did the expected reinforcements attack that turn or do something else that turn?
No.
Then I don't know.
Okay. And generally they should, though.
Madness.
Yeah, I think so.
Why would this guy charge forward?
One of my chat just said if it's getting siege, you don't get reinforced. Is that true?
Oh, so if the city that you expect reinforcements from is getting sieged, do they reinforce? I don't know, but I'm guessing not. That would make
Chat's
sense.
not
right?
always right, but that's interesting.
Sorry?
Makes it tough to. Chat's not always right, but it makes it tough to break a siege then. Like if you don't get the garrison reinforcements to break the siege.
I think the idea would be you attack with the garrison and then get reinforcements from the outside.
Can
But I'm
garrisons
not
even
even sure
attack?
that's correct. I'm pretty sure if you have a city that's under siege and you attack the sieging army from the outside, you get reinforcements from the city. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
That's what I was expecting. I didn't get that this game. What determines the strength of my garrison? Can I upgrade that in my unit designs? I don't see it.
Do you mean the number of militia or the quality of
The
militia?
quality.
I think they gain levels like anything else, so you could get there's a hero skill that gives experience, and there's a building, or several, that give experience.
It's the
You
hero
guys-
skill that gives experience just per turn.
That's right.
You guys in the same battle, or are you like fighting a couple battles?
No, this is one enormous 6-phase battle. It's almost done.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like,
Alright.
also sitting here scratching my nose.
That's a nice slaughter.
Absolutely creamed.
Look at him.
Do you have? It's those high initiative archer units, right?
Yeah, I'm not even sure how high the initiative is in this case. They're just, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Skill tree. Nothing to take here. Waiting for me. Go and queue up. No, we're gonna need more strategic resources for that. So we can go and break this siege, try to hunt this guy down. Before he runs away. We don't have the gold to send reinforcements over this way. Troops retreated. That makes sense. Have a quick titanium archer. And we can't attack again. I guess we'll just have to let these guys go. I mean, there's nothing to defend over here anymore. I've got a fairly large force here. Okay, so we're going to send this force over to go and deal with Filthy's army. And then this force here. Can't attack this army because he's retreated this turn. We can walk forward. Alright, so Filthy's come to take the city back. That's totally fine. He should be successful. A whole bunch of foragers versus our militia. Try to take down this forager. There you go. Filthy's got a city back. We can probably retake it with our current force, although it would be good if these guys would get healed up. Okay, and now that it's winter, we really need to do something about this gold. Alright, so minus 40. Can shift maybe half of these guys over.
When you're the roving clans and you have districts in your city and you move it to somewhere else, you have to put those districts down each turn, or do they all come down at once?
Are you asking if you pick up and move a city, what happens?
Yes.
Yeah, if you move a city, you plant the city as a beetle, and then each district takes one turn to plant on the map. It's called Happy Uncampers.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, so there is this cliff face. What's the easiest way for me to get up here? It's summer, so we might be able to chase these guys down. Let's see.
What do I do when there's temple ruins in the middle of my fucking city and I can't build around it anymore?
We seem to be trapped. Oh, we're still under siege. Alright, well,
Nothing.
we'll go break the siege here.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it, those things sometimes.
Just refuse to settle near them, basically.
Alright, we've got movement 4 here. Our hero has movement 5, but we want to go and meet the Necrophage army. Go look at military screens. The cultists still have a stronger army, but I think their units are less upgraded, and maybe that isn't taken into account the same way.
Hey Prime, have you tried Ateshi Zealots yet?
No. What are they?
The
Oh, are they the Ardent Mages area damage dealing guys?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, they seem pretty strong, but I didn't really go too far with the Ardent Mages, so I don't know if they stack up well in the later game. I imagine they would. Alright, let's start up some new Ranger profiles. Let's get these guys some Palladian. No, it's Adamantium that we actually have some excess of. And we have a bunch of glass steel, so let's get what glass steel armor improves our initiative the most. The boots, that makes sense. And we'll just get vanilla gear there. Improve movement, that's fine.
How long does this rebellion last for after I take my own capital city back?
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Call that Adam. And we can queue up one of them. That's going to take us 5 turns versus over in this city instead. 3 turns. Alright, we'll go with 3 turns back here. And did we ever assimilate a minor faction? No, we didn't. What are our options here? We've got the Ursies for movement bonus, initiative bonus, and a vision bonus. I think the movement bonus might be good here since we need to move back and forth, but the initiative bonus would be fairly sweet too. As far as the unit that I actually want to build, of all of them, I'd probably want the Arpuja. Alright, we do have the Influence to spare. We'll grab the 5% initiative boost. There's the roving clans wandering around. We could see if we can hunt down the cultists. Yeah, they're just hiding right here. Okay, they're running right now. Visions of Glory. Right here, search the Temple Ruins. They're actually pretty nearby. Alright, let's send this guy over. I don't think it needs to be with a hero army. Oh, it does. Army led by a Wild Walker hero. Alright, well anyways, we've got more important things to do than that faction quest. Although I really don't know what the faction quest rewards for that are. It might be something really awesome.
There is a penalty for taking a city. There's an unhappiness penalty for a period of time. It looks like there's a number. You take a city, you see the icon on the top. If you mouse over your cities, there's an icon on the top right. When you captured an enemy city or you're taking your own city back, the icon has a percentage next to it, and that's the percentage of the citizens that you control, basically. And as that number is lower, you have a penalty to your production and everything else.
Okay, so there's a...
Good
Yeah,
to
there's
know.
There's a roving clans hero ability that's tied to that somehow.
Okay. Don't you have bigger threats to be worried about Primeval besides me?
I know you'll be at me soon enough. And the roving clans can't declare war on me, and I think the cultists need to lick their wounds for a little bit.
I
So
hope they lick them quickly. I'm going to do my best to support that. Anything I could do to help the licking process?
Just stall.
Well, I'm getting the same problem, right? Like, I took my city back, and I walked away a couple turns, and then I look and Prime's on the edge of my borders again. Now I have to walk back again.
Yeah, the city taking mechanic is frustrating. I don't know if it's a bad mechanic or it's just because we don't really know what to expect yet.
So I'm being sieged and attacked. So there's 4 tiles that are kind of in the middle of the siege. Weren't you telling me that certain tiles have certain benefits or something like that?
Yeah, city tiles give 3 morale. Well, friendly city tiles give 3 morale, and each point of morale is plus 15% damage and defense.
Okay.
You also get morale for having adjacent friendly units.
Doesn't look good for my poor city.
These roads are extremely helpful. This is the first time I actually built out a road network, but it is really important for moving your units around. Alright, so he's got reinforcements coming in. Oh, that's an interesting looking map. My reinforcements are appearing from here and here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a... Combat is very brutal. If you lose, you really do get set behind by a lot. And maybe it feels very one-sided, but I think a lot of that has to do with we just don't know exactly what to expect. I think it's too early for me, at least, to pass judgment as to whether or not the mechanics make for a sensible multiplayer game.
GG. I think I'm out of here next turn. This turn.
Alright, GG Filthy.
Yeah.
GG.
What do I do versus the 8 blob of just ranged units that all shoot before I move?
Yeah, from what I've seen, ranged units are... They're either too good by themselves, like just damage-wise now, or initiative in general is too powerful. Like, going first is just such a beating in this game. Filthy, does he have the initiative advantage here?
Yeah. Yeah. But it doesn't even matter. Like, I try to place my units in a position where he'd have to come to me to do anything, but he's got like 4 ranged, and my units move like 2 or 3 tiles.
Yeah, they need to tweak it. They need to either make ranged units have lower base initiative, or they can't see over obstacles, might help. I don't know. They do seem
GG,
to be
guys.
too good, though. Yeah, GG.
Good game.
GG
man.
Filthy.
I'd actually like to get... Are you guys playing again after this?
Yeah, I have time to play again.
Play again after this one. Just hit me up on Steam when you're done.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay, see you, man.
Yeah, I would need a short break, but I'll do it too.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else going on. It sounds like a plan.
Sorry?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd like to take a break though too.
I'm
I
gonna...
mean, Filthy, are you still here?
Yeah, well, I'm on TeamSpeak. I host Prime's channel and watch the rest of the game from his perspective and kind of semi-AFK as I'm doing
Alright
it.
on.
Alright, so now that Filthy Robot's been defeated, although I guess our stats graph isn't going to upgrade until next turn. But when it does, we'll probably have to go after the cultists because they are the most dangerous. The roving clans can't attack us directly, they have to make a band of privateers, which means they can't include their hero.
Oh,
With
why does it say it's waiting for me? I don't have any units left. I'm not just dead. I have to leave the game. Oh, it's just the next turn after. Never mind.
Alright, so I'll be the next host then. Or actually, we're all here, so we can just ready up and go.
Just one?
No, actually,
Wait,
the
what just
Weatherman's the host here. No, so since you were a host, when you disconnected, we all got kicked out to the loading screen. But we're all here, so...
You can't kill the hosts?
No, it doesn't seamlessly switch between hosts, unlike in Civ, it seems. Alright, we've got our Wild Walkers splash screen back. Unlike that Broken Lord screen we had before, which was a little weird, but nothing messed up. The Wild Walkers, their ears, they don't look very practical. They seem like it would make them a little too top-heavy. Okay, welcome Filthy Robots viewers. I'm sorry I killed him so early. I'm still trying to figure out the game myself, so I didn't cheese him on purpose. But now that he has been eliminated, it does put me in a much better position. I still have no idea where the cultists' capital city is. but they are our enemy target number 1. The roving clans, their unique ability means that they can't declare war on us. They can only send privateers at us, so we'll ignore them for now. The privateers can still pack a punch. Their unique ability is that their privateers get double hit points, or 100% life. But they can't include their heroes in their army. So the cultists are back. They're back in force. I don't have the money to buy mercenaries. I can afford some mercenaries. Let's see. Our Puja, probably not terribly helpful, but better than nothing. Let's buy that and drop that into our capital city. And then we'll bring over our reinforcements. Let's see. Select all. It's a good thing we do have all these roads up. That'll let us move all of our units around a lot more quickly. Alright, so we don't want to condense those armies because I do want to make sure I have reinforcements here. Alright, how many of these guys can garrison? The garrison is currently full. Alright, so we will have these guys join up then. That'll save us a little dust and let them reinforce together. Okay, that'll be fine. All of our cities are building. Let's see how we're doing happiness-wise. Kandri, Filthy's old capital, is in rebellion, and his other city is currently unhappy. Let's see. Rama, can we build anything that'll help with that? No. Grab a dust refinery for emergency upgrades or mercenary purchases. Well, obviously I killed Filthy on purpose, but I didn't say, hey, let's ruin the game and kill Filthy as soon as possible. It's just when I saw where he was, I went and killed him. Alright, so while we're waiting here, is there anything that will help us defend? No, he's about to siege us. Yep, they're all in position now. Let's see, how quickly can our reinforcements arrive? We are under siege. Tech-wise, we should probably get something that boosts our fortifications. All of this costs strategic resources that we don't have. Let's get something cheaper. Yeah, military science would do the trick. And then we do want to get into the next tech era, so we'll keep on grabbing stuff here. Reaping station isn't going to help us, but bread and circuses will. It'll get us an approval boost, and that'll help the cities that are currently unhappy, and possibly give us some bonuses if we get up to happiness in some of our currently content cities. So I have a mix of different archers that use different strategic resources, and this way I can train them as I need them, or as I'm limited by different resources. And I actually have a pile of Palladian here that I can take advantage of. So let's gear one of those guys up, or we should set a production priority here. Alright, let's go and make ourselves a new unit profile. Kari Ranger using Palladian. Let's see, bows. Doesn't look like the cultists have very many flying units, so we will go with the point blank bonus rather than the range or the flying slayer. Flying slayer level 4, that's not bad. Let's go and review exactly what the cultist army composition is. They've got, okay, they do have some flying units, especially the Daemon with his lightning attack. I definitely want to kill that. But really it's only 2 flying units we have to worry about. Okay, so we won't get the bow, we'll use the crossbows. New Decisive Ranger profile. Crossbow and shield. And as for armor, let's see, I do have 30, so we could bulk up on all of this. That'll bring it to 14. We can only build 2 of them. It's probably not strictly necessary. Let's go grab the basic armor. But I would like something that boosts either retaliation or damage here. Don't need improved initiative. Improved damage. No, that's specialty stuff. Alright, let's just grab the basic resources here. I do have tons of production. And we'll name this guy Pal. Alright, so production set in all of our cities. And we have all of our movement used up. I don't want to attack until my reinforcements are in range. We'll just leave that like so. Alright, so the siege is now going to be dealing damage directly to our hit points. He's broken down all of our siege points, and he's attacking us right now. But while we're waiting, let's move all of our other units into position. And if it is just those 4 units, I don't think I'll retreat. Well, we'll see what the battle looks like, but let's make sure everyone else is ready first. Alright, so as far as deployment goes, let's see, being in the city does get us a morale boost. We don't need that guy right at the front. And we'll have this guy, he has speed 4, so we'll have him at the back and attack when we need to. Speed 2, lower initiative, will also start further back. And meanwhile, these guys have range 4, so we can hide here just fine. And we'll leave space for our reinforcements to appear. Okay, so we do want to do a bunch of focus fire. This guy's got a circular attack. So let's go over here. And we will focus fire down the lightning demon if possible. Yeah, we'll retask everyone. We'll go after the chain lightning guy. Alright, see you later, Fruit Strike. Enjoy your dinner. So our smaller garrison is not going to do so well here, and the cultists can raise our city, which is going to be really painful. Our reinforcements didn't arrive in time. If they were any other faction other than the cultists, this wouldn't be a problem. We'd lose our city for a turn, and then we'd go and liberate it. But they're going to raze it to the ground instantly, which is going to be really painful for us. Alright, some nice chain lightning there. And our Puja didn't attack. Okay, so we do still have some reinforcements coming in. We do want to kill that lightning demon. So we'll have everyone target him. And is there an angle that I can get a really good bit of beam damage? No, we'll just kill that unit. Our city is going to be raised here. So we'll just try to kill as many units as possible while we're fighting. Okay, so we took down that demon. But these cultists are really going to sack our city here, which sucks. It was a sweet capital. We still have reinforcements coming, although these guys are just militia, which are a lot less powerful. We can pull back here, and then shoot at the most injured unit. You can queue up the move and attack with the control key. And we'll just have these guys rush forward and attack whoever they can get their hands on. But all of these nameless guards are going to deal us a ton of damage. Okay, so we are going to lose the city here. As much as it pains me, there's nothing I can do about it now. Yeah, that was a slaughter. Ouch. Alright, so our capital's been raised, and we don't have a new capital city, that's just the end of that. Let's see. Our armies as they are. Let's go grab a tech that will increase our army size. Do we already have that? Yes, we do. Alright, the 8 size army doesn't show up until tier 4. I'll have to go with things as they are then. We'll queue up a second archer, and are we on maximum production here? No, we're not, but we also can't afford to make negative dust. Alright, so filthy cities in the back will be our banks. Just have these guys. Well, we don't want to slow down that dust refinery by too much. Alright, so fine, we're in the positive dust. We'll shift that over later. But here... Okay, so this is going to be fine. These guys will go back here and garrison, and our army will hide near the city. So we'll let them come for us here. We'll get the garrison bonus, and we do need to assign a skill. Or that was just experience on our regular units. Okay, so this is fine. Alright, losing our capital brought us even with the cultists as far as score goes. The cultists have a much stronger army, but I think we have better units. The roving clans are close to a supremacy victory. If the roving clans destroy the cultists' capital, they win. If we destroy the cultist capital, they win. You just need to be the last person in control of your own capital. So that means we're gonna have to kill... We can't take back our capital. We can't... This is quite the conundrum. I guess we just have to own all the faction areas? Huh. Well, this makes things a little trickier. So I don't have a capital. That means if I kill the cultist capital, not that I'm in a position to do that right now, the roving clans win. If I kill the roving clans capital, the cultists win. Do I have this right?
I think so, yeah.
If so, that's pretty strange.
How is it strange?
Because
A whole bunch
it
of
wouldn't
nameless
even be our
guards.
doing.
Well, it's hypothetical. I haven't rolled up onto anyone's capital, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Alright, so I guess it is time to fight. It's very much in the cultist's favor. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so they have higher priority. Their range is 3. They have a support hero, so she's not buffing their range. They go first. They have movement speed of 2. They can get forward. Let's have our guys as far back here as possible. We don't want to block reinforcements, so we'll have to push forward slightly there. We can put some people in the city, since it is higher morale. Alright, so now it's just a question of focus fire. his units are in a better position. And we do need to make sure our reinforcement units get out of the reinforcement spot so we can get all of the reinforcements here, or as many reinforcements here as we can. Alright, these nameless guards look like they're gonna slaughter us here. They're doing the same thing we were doing to the cultists last time around. What sort of weapons and armor do you have on your nameless guards there, Weatherman?
It's tier 2 glass, steel, and titanium.
Oh,
Plus the unique cultist accessory, which gives regeneration and other things, like attack.
alright, so it looks like we are going to be swallowed by the cultists here. This is our main army. If we lose this, we're just done. Yeah, our units are being one-shot. These guys are up to level 4. Our units are a mix of levels. These guys are level 3. Yeah, we're just getting slaughtered here. I mean, my units are mostly well geared. So I don't know if there's something easy I could change, or could have changed.
Not having sharp sense is really killing you here.
So there is a... what Weatherman's talking about is there's an accessory that gives you plus 30 defense against ranged. Which we don't have equipped to most of our archers. We'll just deal damage then. Unfortunately, this city is going to burn as well. Alright, do I still have reinforcements coming? Or are we dead? Okay, that's it for reinforcements. And there goes our army. Good night, Eastart. Alright, I think you got this one, Weatherman. There's nothing, that was my entire army. Can't come back from that.
Okay. You just have Filthy City?
Yeah, I have all the filthy cities.
Oh, cities.
And-
Okay.
And I have one of my expansions, but my armies are pretty much non-existent. So why is it that your nameless guards were so effective there? I mean, yes, they went first, but they also one-shot all of my people, whereas I could not one-shot you.
Okay, so Nameless Guard just have good base stats in general. On top of that, they have level 2 glass steel everything, in addition to the Cultist Trinket, which gives 35% defense, initiative, and damage,
Wow,
and
nice.
regeneration too. Yeah, it's one of